Guys, it's Tyler Ryan. Thanks for joining us for this little GMC Extra at-break show, you might say. Very excited. We've got Cody Webb in town. Cody Webb? You know it, right? Ridge Springs, Saluda County, growing up, and now a big-time Twangtown player up in Nashville, Tennessee. First of all, thanks for joining us, brother.
Thanks for having me, man.
So, man, you're from the itty-bitty little town of Ridge Spring, one of my favorite towns.
Yeah.
Down, what, 800 people? You go down there, feel like you go back in time, and I mean that as a compliment. It just feels home, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like growing up in Mayberry, you know, so it's really cool.
You got the one police, and you know everybody down. You got Floyd the barber, or whatever his name is. So you grew up, you're playing with your dad in bands, and you're out there playing for folks at like, what, 12, 13 years old?
I think I played my first show at the Poultry Festival in Batesburg when I was 12 years old with my dad's band, playing Southern rock covers and things like that, and some of his songs. And played shows through high school, and when I got to Clemson, I was playing downtown most weekends, and started visiting Nashville, writing songs, and just was too crazy to quit, you know?
Sure. So you decided to pack up, and in 2014, 15, you say, I'm moving into it, because you can't do something like that part-time, right?
That's what I said. You know, I moved in 2014, and I'd lived with my parents a year or two out of college and just played as many shows as I could, worked a couple jobs, and just saved up every penny I made. And I knew I wanted to move to Nashville. I knew I didn't want to work another job when I was there. I wanted to focus on music. So
you didn't want to do the starving artist kind of thing, right? You wanted to focus.
I didn't want to, but I feel like every artist needs to starve a little bit. You know.
That's right. Makes you hungry. It makes good country music.
Right.
Is what it does.
I'm hungry.
Speaking of country music, would you mind playing us a tune here, Cody?
I'd love to, man. We're releasing new music in May. Just signed a record deal with Copperline Music Group, and super excited to get new stuff out in 2020. So
that's great stuff. Cody Webb right here. Go ahead and sing us a song.
A guy like me works all week in a little town and dreams about holding on to a girl like you. On a night like this, made to lay a blanket down, talk about everything under the moon. I ain't never been holding on to a girl like you on a night like this. Some old George Strait and a dirt road dance floor, full moon shining a light on your good Lord, showing off what he got. Time stands still while the world spins round. The way you're looking at me right now got me thinking about settling down outside of town, little house picket fence, with a girl like you on a night like this. A girl like you on a night like this. A guy like me, steady running round, no plans to settle down now out of the blue. There's a girl like you, and a night like this is something that I never thought a guy like me could be so into. Yeah, before I knew a girl like you on a night like this. Old George Strait and a dirt road dance floor, full moon shining a light on your good Lord, showing off what he got. Time stands still while the world spins round. The way you're looking at me right now's got me thinking about settling down outside of town, little house picket fence, with a girl like you on a night like this. How did a guy like me wind up with a girl like you on a night like this? Some old George Strait and a dirt road dance floor, full moon shining a light on your good Lord, showing off what he got. Time stands still while the world spins round. The way you're looking at me right now's got me thinking about settling down outside of town, little house picket fence, with a girl like you on a night like this.
awesome. You wrote that song.
Thank you. I did. I co-wrote that with a couple
That's
friends. So yes, sir.
What do you find for inspiration for a song? I mean, Ladies and Whiskey is always a good country music song. I get it.
Right.
Pickup trucks and dogs and whatnot. But I mean, your process. I'm always curious about the songwriting process.
Man, you just never know. I feel like doing real things in life, it helps songwriting so much instead of just sitting in a room trying to come up with stuff. Going and doing things with friends, being at the beach, the lake.
Right.
Just anything I grew up doing sparks little ideas. I try to do things that are real, write things that are real to me because I can't write about things that aren't real to me.
Sure.
So laying in bed at 4 in the morning, not able to sleep, things pop in your head, and I write them down or they're gone forever. So
I love it. You mentioned the lake, and of course, you're the ambassador of sorts, I guess, for Lake Murray. You grew up, in Saluda County, you grew up on the lake and everything.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool too, right? The
It's
lake
so
is such
cool
a cool place.
for that to come full circle. I grew up on Lake Murray. It's one of my favorite places in the world, and just to work with those guys and be a part of this Taste of Lake Murray on March 5th coming up. It's so cool. Raising money for the fireworks. I've been to that fireworks show so many times I can't count. And we're actually hosting a John Boat fishing tournament on April 26th and 27th.
Okay.
It's a charity fishing tournament. My last single was called John Boat, so we're going to fish on John Boats. We got some celebrities coming down from Nashville and all over, and it's going to raise money for a lot of good causes. So really excited to get that off the ground this year, starting in April. So
that's right. And March 5th is a Taste of Lake Murray, which is the annual event at the DoubleTree. It's the best times, all kinds of food, lots of beverages if you care to, and you're going to be the headlining act. So you'll be playing and singing and picking and grinning and having some fun.
And I'm really excited about that, man. Like I said, I've heard about that event so many times, never been, and excited to play it. And
you're going to love it.
Cool fireworks
I promise
show.
you.
I can't wait.
Speaking of playing, you want to give us one more song?
I'd love to, man. This is a song. This is probably the most redneck song I wrote in 2019. It's got a little quick story behind it. Maybe behind the song, but I was in an interview a couple months ago, and somebody asked me, what's the most redneck thing you've ever done? And I froze up. I'm like, man, I have no idea. What is it? And to make the story really quick, one of my first big meetings when I was starting this music thing, just graduated from Clemson. I was in Atlanta, one of these big high-rise buildings. And I parked my old beat-up truck that I drove from here, out there, and I had on my best button-up shirt and jeans I owned. And when I stepped out of my truck, my jeans ripped all the way up here. And I just sat there and prayed. I had like 30 minutes. I'm like, what am I going to do? And I dug through my toolbox and I found a catfish hook and a trout line and sewed them up. I went to my meeting. So I said, now I know what to say when I go into my interviews for my most redneck thing I've done. So this is about growing up.
Cody Webb.
This song's about growing up in the middle of nowhere. This is called Sticks. Way out past your last chance for gas. We work hard for $1, but we straight out of cash. Buddy, we ain't even got a map die, but we ain't worried about what we ain't got. No Instagram models from the big city, just some hometown girls, but they're still pretty. We ain't sipping red wine all yup it up. We drinking homemade shine from a red cup. We are what we are. We ain't what we ain't. We love what we love. Got Jesus and a truck and gas in the tank. And even if you ain't from around here, you ought to stick around and have another round here. You're gonna know it when you see it going down here. You could probably get used to this. We out here in the sticks with my 30-06 in the gun rack. We talk country smack, and the kids smash pennies on the railroad track. We keep our windows rolled down, music up loud, cranking everything from Skinner to Hank. We just living off the land, raising what we eat. Homegrown tomatoes, spitting watermelon seeds, blessing everybody's heart while we snapping beans. On the front porch swinging, on the front porch swing. We are what we are. We ain't what we ain't. But we love what we love. Got Jesus and a truck and gas in the tank. And even if you ain't from around here, you ought to stick around and have another round here. You're gonna know it when you see it going down here. You could probably get used to this. We out here in the sticks. We out here in the sticks with the ticks. If your truck gets stuck in the ditch, hook it up to the hitch of my four-wheel drive. We are what we are, and we ain't what we ain't. We love what we love, got Jesus and a truck and gas in the tank. And even if you ain't from around here, you ought to stick around and have another round here. You're gonna know it when you see it going down here. You could probably get used to this out here in the sticks. We out here in the sticks with my 30-06.
There's something about a good old country song, right? Good gracious. Cody Webb, that is awesome, brother. That's your song coming up soon. You're going to be releasing that soon?
We're cutting 4 songs this Thursday in the studio, and we're going to pick them after we hear them. You know, we don't want to pick our single before we hear them. So something new is coming in May.
I love it, guys.
Maybe one of those.
You can see him. The fishing tournament again is late April at Lake Murray, right?
April 26th and 27th.
All right.
And we'll have a lot more information coming out on that real soon. So
That's
excited about that. Taste of Lake Murray on March 5th.
That's a big one. We love those fireworks. That's where the money comes from to buy those pretty lights in the sky. Is a taste of Lake Murray. That means you need to be there on March 5th.
We're playing a show at the Senate down here on April 2nd, I believe it is. That sounds right? I think that's it. So yeah, going to be in Columbia a lot coming up. So really excited.
Just come home again, man. You know, you're from the Midlands. Here it is.
It's tempting.
Guys, tasteoflakemurray.com. You can get tickets and put information for you here on the website. But CodyWebb.com. Follow him on Instagram. All the ladies following the IG, I'm sure.
Cody Webb Country.
There it is. Facebook as well, brother. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Cody Webb, y'all. Thanks for watching.